What up guys, welcome to PHENOMSOUND. In today's video we are going to cook some heavy talking NEUROBASS. But before we start, I would like to inform you that I have a really crazy Neuro tear out and rhythm Serum preset pack called Cyber Jedi. There are a lot of crazy basses as well as some melodic stuff, and I'm pretty sure that you will find it really useful. Doesn't matter which type of music you are making, so make sure to check it out. The link is in the description of this video, and let's get to business. Here's the demo that we are going to be working with today. All of the FL Studio projects from my tutorials, including this one, are available on my Patreon page, as well as all of the Serum presets and samples from those. So make sure to check my Patreon page. There are a lot of music production content that might help you to make better music. Also, you can hit the join button below and become a Dubstep Guru YouTube member to gain access to all of my secret mixing and mastering tutorials and get a nice little badge next to your nickname in the comment section, which is really nice. Okay, let's get to the tutorial, and here's the sound that we are going to synthesize in this tutorial. Currently it's being post-processed using the OTT, EQ, saturator and maximizer, but clean it sounds like this. As you can hear, post-processing makes this sound a lot better, and we will get to it as soon as we are done on the Serum side. Okay, let's start from scratch and set the first oscillator to the FFT odd seconds. It's a sine-ish wavetable with a bit of the FM modulation. Using the sine wave and sine wave-ish wavetables is crucial while you are making this type of NEUROBASS, because NEUROBASSes are smooth, filtered or modulated in different ways, sine waves. Set the octave to -2. Set the unison at 3, the semitone at 3 as well, and drag the first LFO to the wavetable position. Set it at 13. For the really tiny movement. And I'm using this type of automation, but you can draw basically anything you like. Setting the rate speed to the half bar, enabling the triggering, dragging the level all the way down, and automated setting it to 80. Enable the second oscillator and set it to the analog BD sine. That is another sine wave. Move the level down. Set the octave to -3. Semitone at 7. Unison at 8. And detune at 0.1. And also let's select the sync as the wrapping mode over here and move it all the way up. Then we are going to be using it to FM from B on the first oscillator and automate it. Set it at 42. So without any FM automation, it sounds like this. The second oscillator adds a bit more modulation to the original wavetable of the first oscillator, which is nice. Let's enable the noise, set it to the sim mic bleed, and set the pitch at 65. Drag the level down and automate it, set it at 10. It's almost inaudible now, but you will hear it a bit later. Let's enable the filter and set it to the low pass 12. Make sure the B oscillator filtering is enabled and set a cutoff at 90 Hz. Move the resonance down, set the drive at 30, frequency at 85, and drag the LFO to the cutoff and to the frequency. Set it at -80. Now let's go to the Fixes tab and enable the hyper dimension. Move the size down, set the mix of the hyper at 15 and the mix at 5. Enable the distortion and set it at 95. And then we are going to enable the EQ. Set both bands to peak. Set the frequency at 35. The gain at 14 decibel. And automate the frequency. Set it at 45. Set the second frequency at 14,000 Hz. Automate it. Set it at -40. Set the Q at 40 and the gain at 6 decibel. A couple of simple EQ automation makes the sound talk much more intensively than it used to talk before. That's exactly what we are looking for, and let's enable the compressor. Enable the multiband compression. Set the gain at 9 decibel. The high frequencies compression at 70. Mids and 155. And enable the flanger. Set the mix at around 30%. Enable the phaser, set it at 50. And the chorus, set the mix at 30. Set depth at 12 or 13 milliseconds. These three plugins add a bit more room to the sound. And finally, let's enable the delay. Unlink it from BPM and set both channels delay time to 10 milliseconds. Enable the ping pong mode and set the Q at 0.8. Set the mix at 30. Finally, let's get to the global tab and set the width to 0 on both oscillators. To make the sound mono. I am enabling my post-processing plugins. And in this kind of mix, I prefer to raise up the master volume all the way up. So here I have the OTT compressor with the downwards compression set at 33% and the high, mid and low frequencies compression set up like this. Then I'm having the EQ, which makes the sound a lot cleaner by removing this 150 Hz mod. And some of the lows. And some tiny high frequency reduction that make this sound too sharp. Then I'm saturating it. It makes it sound a bit warmer and low. The drive at is set at 50% in this saturator. By the way, this saturator is totally free. It's from the Melda Production free plugins bundle. as well as the OTT compressor. It's also totally free. And then I'm using the limiter with this kind of settings. Then I'm making the sound a bit wider. Using this standard FL Studio knob. And on my master channel I have a couple of more plugins. Another maximizer with a low frequency soft clipping. Just basically boosting up the lows a bit. And another OTT, really tiny one, with the depth at 27% and the downwards compression at 40. And this kind of settings of the frequency compression. You can play with the automation, of course, and with the FM knob, it can dramatically change the sound. Check this out. Make it a bit cleaner. Or more FM'd, more sharp. Really aggressive by going even up to 50 on the FM from B-knob automation. So yeah, I like this sound so much, and once again in the mix it sounds like this. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you'll find this sound useful in your neurofunk drops. Make sure to share your stuff on my Discord server and check my Patreon page. Like this video, leave a comment and subscribe to PHENOMSOUND. This is really helping our community to grow. Thank you so much for watching this video and we will see you in the next one. Bye!